Hey YouTube, it's V the Notary. I hope you guys are having a great day today. So today, this video is for all of my current realtors and any aspiring realtors, okay? We're gonna be talking about training and education for real estate and the two best companies or platforms for you to get your continuing education and your pre-licensing education, regardless of what state or district that you live in. Okay, so we're going to get into that. Before we start talking about that, you guys, stop what you're doing, like the video. This is an easy way to support my channel and help my channel grow, and to continue to throw my videos in the algorithm. YouTube has gotten so wonky. My views are like all over the place, and that sucks because I think I have some really good information to give to you guys. Okay, so I would appreciate it. Like my video, okay? Subscribe if you're new here. And then, if you have any questions or comments, you can email me. You can drop down in the comments and I'll make sure that I respond to you, okay? All right, so I did a video like this as it pertains to being a notary and loan signing agent. Y'all know I'm dual career. I have a 9-to-5. I'm also a notary and loan signing agent and realtor. And so I wanted to, because I have gotten in the last, I would say 6 weeks, maybe 4 emails about suggestions for real estate training. So I figured if some people have the question, I'm going to, do a video and tell you guys. I've had real estate training all over the place, okay? But of the different platforms and places I've done training, I'm going to talk about the 2 most convenient, most reasonably priced, and I would say most user-friendly for real estate training, okay? All right, so generally speaking, as a realtor, you're going to take 2 different types of training, which is pre-licensing training. That is training that you take before you become a realtor, okay? So whatever state you live in, you're going to have to take a national training, and then you're going to have to take training specific to whatever state you're licensed in, okay? So there's like 2 little tracks of training. That's your pre-licensing training, okay? Then once you become a realtor, the training doesn't stop. You have to take CE or continuing education classes to maintain your license, and that may differ depending on whether you're taking real estate salesperson training or whether you're taking training as a broker, or whatever it is that you're doing. That for continuing education, that will dictate the amount of classes you have to take, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, but for the purpose of this video, I think it's going to apply to whether you're a broker or a real regular realtor, whatever you want to call it, or a real estate salesperson is the technical term. Okay, so I was going to say in no particular order, but I do prefer one over the other. Okay, so the first one is Calabri. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, Calabri Real Estate. I think I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm going to put the spelling in the description box so that you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so I have done continuing education. I did not do my pre-licensing with them. Okay, the other one that I'm going to talk about is where I did my pre-licensing, but I've done several of continuing education classes with them, and they were pretty good. They were user-friendly. I think that the subject matter stayed on topic. The reason why I think that I would put them second is because I feel like with the other one that I'm going to talk about, I feel like I find discount codes. I'm a discount code girl, so no matter what I buy, I'm always trying to find a discount code. And whereas you can get different deals on pre-licensing and continuing education with this particular company, I put them second just because I feel like I can get better discounts on the first one that I'm about to talk about. But yeah, they have education pre-licensing, and they have continuing education for all 50 states and the District of Columbia. And the same, with the other one, you can, let's just say you get licensed in Wyoming and you want to get licensed in Nebraska, and then you want to get licensed in Montana or whatever. You can also pick up training in those states. So user-friendly, all of the states have the training available, and they were pretty good. Okay, so that is my number 2 for the best education. Okay, for pre-licensing and for continuing education for realtors. My number 1 choice is the CE Shop, you guys. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but I like the CE Shop just because I think they are user friendly. That's important. You don't want to have to use a platform, because there are some that I'm not even going to name where I've done some continuing education trying to skimp around a little bit, and the platform wasn't user friendly. It wasn't easy to navigate. It was like very convoluted and just jumbled up. And so I like the CE Shop because it is not like that. Very user friendly, sticks to the script, sticks to the subject matter. And again, anytime I take training with them, you guys, because we all know that being a realtor is expensive, so I'm always trying to cut corners on the price of things. It's just expensive, especially if you're doing continuing education for 2 different states, right? But you can always find a discount code. A lot of your realtor associations, a lot of times they will provide discounts depending on which one you are in locally for the CE Shop. So that's nice. A lot of brokerages, wherever you live and decide to be a broker, a lot of times there'll be broker discounts for the CE Shop. So that is a big reason why I really, really like them. But I did do my pre-licensing with them. It was excellent. With both of these different companies, you go at your own pace, so that's good, right? But yeah, I did my pre-licensing with them. I've done a lot of my continuing education with them, and it's also really, really nice because with some states, like, so I'm licensed in Maryland and DC. In Maryland, they send all of your training to the licensing, to the Maryland licensing directly, right? So that I don't even have to send my stuff there when I renew my license in Maryland. In DC, you do have to upload your certificates, right? So it just depends on what state you're at. But either way, they make it really, really easy for you to report your training when you're renewing your license. So that's really, really nice with the CE Shop. So yeah, those are my 2 favorites for pre-licensing as well as continuing education. Again, you want to, if you decide to not go with either of these 2, you're going to have to find a continuing education source that works for you. Okay, that's really, really important, because you can't, if you're going to continue to be licensed in whatever state, you're going to have continuing education every 2 years to keep your license current. All right, so try these 2 out. I'm pretty certain that if you are a realtor and if you despise in-person classes like I do, I mean, I do them sometimes, but I would prefer to go at my own pace. And if you are able to be disciplined and take online courses, then one of these 2 choices will be good for you. Okay, so if I missed one, which I probably did, drop down in the comments, share with the community what is your favorite education source for everything real estate, so that people kind of have options, and tell us why. All right, so as always, like, subscribe, and share. Drop down in my comments, and I will make sure that I respond to you guys. And have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.